Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another look at the Freelancer. I am now on the most up-to-date hangar patch, which is 12, and if we look around, we can see that I'm actually in the deluxe hangar. That's because we'll have two finalist ships from the next great starship in this hangar, which they temporarily bumped me up to the deluxe hangar. But maybe those are videos for another day. As of right now, I want to look over what's going on with this new freelancer. Well, not new freelancer, but I think you guys might see a couple updated items by the freelancer. So, I'm going to do another walk around of the outside of the ship. One of the things they changed, the latest hangar patch, from when they released the Arena Commander, is their speed of walking has just been dramatically reduced. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm not holding out on shift. I'm just walking at a normal pace. It is much slower. Also, I don't know if you guys watched the Freelancer video, the commercial, but really gets to see these guns in action and what power they can actually, or what damage they can do, how much power they actually have. They're actually going to spin around and then they can twist out. They can fire in a really good radius around here. So if people come up parallel, these guns can just blast them away. And they can go up and down from there, and as you can see, point forward, point up, and point down on this angle as well. They also, as you may also see, they added the guns on both sides of the ship now, so you get to have both of those, or four of those behemoth weapons. See that they updated the texture on the hull of the ship. They added some, spots on here to make it look like it's a little bit older than some, not just right off the floor, more wear and tear. I think the ship just looks much better. Overall, most of the stuff is still here. Still seal a missile. A little bit of caution duct tape up there. Must be Gorilla Tape. Look at all the same landing gear. Crouch. See. It changed the way that this pulls up. It doesn't look like it's gonna pull flush into this tank or engine compartment anymore, which is a little sad. Oh, there is a seam. Maybe that seam opens up, allows that skid to kind of slide on in there. New eject button. Whoa. What? Noticed that in my other walk around before making this video. Oh, that's nice. Now you can open up the tailgate app, or whatever you want to call it, by pressing this, what looks to me like an eject button, but push that and that opens up again. Weird, I can get right here and then I can push it so it can open and close. Wow, that's kind of strange, but kind of nice at the same time. Alright, we'll stand back up. Much better texture, much better detail in that back gate. See the two turrets pretty good in this hangar, poking up out there. And this landing gear still looks like it's pulled up right into that spot. Stay nice and hidden when you're flying. See the thrusters, other eject button, main engines, more missiles. Apparently I've got the model 01 Freelancer, so I really shouldn't have model 01 or serial 01. Other than that, not too terribly much has changed. A lot of textures on the ship has changed. But with that change up there, you can see that intake up there much better. That's probably going to be like a some type of scoop or something to hopefully pick up fuel when you're out there in the verse. You don't have to keep worry about your fuel or having to go and find somewhere to get fuel. Let's go up through the front. Much better, much brighter. Really like. Go up here. Oh, that's nice. Works on the first click, and it has sound now. Come up to the steps. What do you see? Massive change right here. Have door. And they changed the steps. They don't have to step all the way through there, which this is what I've been begging for I don't know how long for them to do this, because this did not make sense to me. You come up right to forward cargo area, open up this door, but it opens up just like the other door. Then you have this, forward storage compartment. Danger, do not stand here. RC1A. Here's your airlock. Crane. What is that? Looks like it expands. What? Be interested to see what that is. Again, you can close this door. Oh, nice. Wow, that has a nice close to it. It starts slow, but then it really speeds up and it clamps together with some force, so you know it's secure. Move into the aft cargo area, and whoa. 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 Some things have changed in here. You can see all around floor way better. It's grates. You can see through the grates to the bottom of the hull. This is absolutely fantastic. This is really what you think of a cargo area, where you have these little spaces, nooks and crannies. You can store things. I wonder if they'll let me pull up the crates and like maybe if there's like a panel or something underneath that'll let me store something. But wow, first impression when you walk back here is night and day. This is so much better, much more thought out. I mean, you're really starting to see the full vision of what this ship is going to look like and what this ship is going to be when you're actually playing in the persistent universe. Top, they got rid of that weird thing that was going across. I had the two like doors going up, and now you have a nice tall roof all the way across. The other thing they removed, if you're from both its aft and forward storage area, is the crane. You have this bump, but this looks like a fuel tank or part of the well, some function of the ship. So this is probably why that's still there. I'm okay with that. Wow, do you see a massive difference here? Even as you walk through, I mean, just all the details, all the textures, everything just looks so good. I mean, it just looks really good. Even the gate looks really good. I mean, in the video, they show you that like little steps are supposed to pop out so you can come up and get up to that turret. Still can't get up into it no matter what you try to do. Come on. You just push U's and the gate just up. As you can see, there you go. Just walk down it. Wow. Not much has changed there. Get a nice view of how deep and how big this cargo area is. Yeah, it's not the largest cargo out of all the ships right now. And it's not even the largest cargo for what the Freelancers can be. The Freelancer Max has 50% more cargo. Oh, look at that. The hinges. Wow, wow, that's nice. Not a huge fan of that bump, though. You're coming up and you kind of have this bump. So if you're having carts and stuff, I don't know. That might be a problem. I mean, I don't like that. That doesn't seem very practical to me. If you're loading a cart, now you're pushing up this ramp, then you have that bump right there, and then that lip. It's gonna be kind of a pain in the butt to start loading up your Freelancer. I mean, yeah, I know it's just a video game, and realistically, that's not gonna really matter for the game because either you won't actually be loading it yourself, or it'll just clip right through it. But that's a huge lip. I really hope that's not an oversight, but functionally, this isn't gonna work. I mean, well, maybe in the future they don't need to use wheels. Maybe they have hover pallet jacks and stuff like that. A mini hover pallet jack. Yeah. Closes. Yep, you still have all the little animations of things sliding in the cracks or to close. Pretty nice. Like it much brighter inside. I really like where they're going with. Or ooh, that was a little scary. Oh wait, computers. Yes, they changed the computer screen. Now I get to look at a Minecraft mountain range. It's very beautiful. All right, cool. That door, close the door. Oh, they even changed this computer. Yes. Ages. Can't read. I think they're pictures of little bunnies or goats. I don't know. And you get to come into the living quarters. First change, obviously, is the steps. You can actually step up into your little kitchenette. It looks like they removed the top cabinets from here. So that's kind of nice because it seems a little larger, but I kind of miss that as well because it kind of made sense for you're going to be out there traveling for a while. You're going to want to have some, food supplies. That seemed like that was a decent area to, store your proteins and stuff. I put down the different tables. Oh, one seat here, and I guess this might be for scans or who knows what this is for, but that's pretty cool. A star or something, so maybe this is your sensors and your scans right here. The other side. More of the same. Oh, that's also kind of disappointing. I was really hoping they were going to leave, kind of like a table right here, so, where are you going to eat your food? Especially if you have passengers. It's kind of made sense to, I don't know, have this here. Oh, at least a table. So, I don't know, maybe they'll put one table back because having the same thing twice, it seems a little redundant. And the bathroom, well, that's not used for the bathroom, that's used for this door. Well, can't see in there anymore, so I can't make fun of their toilet. They probably got mad at me and, well, they will fix you. I can't see the toilet, so I don't know. Hope it becomes usable because I think that would be really nice. Making sure everything really is functional and usable in the ship. I can take my shower and use the loo on the go. Moving forward, you still have 1, 2, 3, 4 bunks. Still a 2-crew ship. Heard rumors maybe they're going to move it to 3, but even that might not make much sense because you still have 4 bunks. I think some of my commenters here also said that maybe 2 of the bunks are for the passengers, which that could make sense. Like that could make sense why you have these 2 seats here for passengers. But I don't know. I personally don't think this is going to be a really big transport ship or moving people around ship. Really doesn't seem that's the purpose. But hey, you never know. I still am hoping for a max crew of 4, maybe 5 now because you do have that rear turret seat. So you can have your pilot, co-pilot, and at least a gunner in the back. Yeah, we'll see. Do you have those 4 seats? Do they still have the TVs? Yep, they still have the TVs. Changed a lot of like little details like curtains are now here or back. The little like cargo net things, those look pretty good. You have storage now underneath of them, but I think that's just going to be kind of opening it up to make it look nice. Top, but you don't have any storage up top for any of your clothing or anything, but I don't think that's too much of a problem. And moving forward, wow, a nice touch. They added underglow underneath the dashboard. Changed the dashboard around. Looks like they moved a little closer together to remove some gaps, to rearrange some things to really make it look nice. Much sharper, much more well thought out. Even the seats, wow. Seats look absolutely fantastic. I mean, these look very comfortable. Like a really nice business class seat or a fancy trucker seat. Want to sit down? The animations here. Ooh, real animations. Visibility still pretty good. Well, maybe they may have actually stubbed up the nose a little bit. The dashboard used to be the beige color and it used to look a lot deeper. This doesn't look quite as deep now, so that would be really nice. They did move everything up a bit. Move me up towards the front a bit more, and I still think moving up just a little bit more would be pretty functional because it just seems like a really big control. It sticks out really far back, and like have a dashboard this huge, like, I don't see it as functional for me being able to reach all the way forward to try to push something. I mean, if there are readouts, you really can't read any of that stuff, so I'd hate to see all that space get wasted just for, appearance and not actually be very functional. But other than that, visibility is still really good. Looks like they finally made really good clear glass. Like that, much. It just looks really, really good. I'm at a loss for words. But what about the controls? Am I going to have to use the force? Oh, that's good. That's left, right. That's pretty good. Right, left, right, left, right, left. How about forward? Forward, back, back, back. Yeah. Okay, okay, enough of that. That's pretty nice. All in all, this is really nice. Let's go ahead and get out of here. And now we're going to look at some other things. And I'm going to actually head back towards the back of the ship. And I'm going to talk again about something else. On the way there, I mean, look at the floor. As stupid as this might sound, I mean, look at the detail they put in on this floor. You can see like all the bumps. You can see all the little details. I mean, these like little like octagon things, circle things, sorry. They seem, well, other than right there where you can kind of see the textures leading into each other. You can just see the detail and really like almost like looks like you could reach out and touch and feel every little bump. That's so well done. I'm not trying to just sound like a huge fanboy for this game, other than for the fact that I am. Just the textures that they're starting to apply to everything, just fantastic. Wow, that could be a bit better. Still pre-alpha, We're okay. And up, we're gonna go for another little walk. But just pay attention to all the little textures that you see here. I mean, this is just fantastic. This up. This up. I mean, back. This is another thing I just absolutely love. Seeing these grates and just being able to go through. Yeah, freaks my video card out a little bit, and I see a lot of areas where AA would greatly applied. But it still looks so good. Alright, now that we're back here, I think you probably all know what I'm going to talk about. If you're not, oh, I'm about to talk about it, so you're going to find out anyways. They changed the way freight cargo rated. It's no longer done by tonnage. It is done by freight units. And this can now hold, as Freelancer variant that I have, which is just the Freelancer, nothing wild or crazy. I can hold a whopping 168 freight units. It really isn't all that much because I believe the Cutlass can hold on its own 150 freight units, which I'm a little disappointed about myself because I was kind of expecting this ship to really hold quite a bit more freight than the Cutlass, but I can kind of see why. The Cutlass is good. It gets a jack of all trades ship, it can do a lot of different things. It can fill the role for a lot of different people, for whatever they want to do, but it doesn't have a jump drive. It's a light armored. Yeah, it's got guns on it. It can really has a lot of hard points. You can really tack on a lot of stuff to that ship. Yeah, that ship's got a tractor beam and stuff like that, but this ship is heavier, quite a bit heavier armored, so it can take a little bit more of a beating. The shielding's better. I have a jump drive. I have 4, cannons. If you watch that video, yeah, I know it's just a commercial video to try to sell the ship, but I think if you had pirates come up parallel to you or really get that close where those guns can fire at point blank range on the side, those 2 turrets on the side, if they can just spin around at point blank range and fire you, I think that's going to be pretty accurate. I mean, you saw one ship, it hit, and as it hit, it pushed the ship away because the shields took the brunt, but it pushed the Cutlass away, and yeah, they fired a missile in perfect timing to swing back, and the shield was weakened, heavily weakened, and it hit and blew up the ship. Yeah, that's a little. I don't think that's going to be really realistic in the persistent universe. Well, maybe you guys will be able to do a lot better than me. I won't be able to that skilled. Back here, I mean, it's just this is just this is big, and 168 freight units I think is going to be a lot more than people realize. You can really fill up this hull pretty good. I am hoping that they do bump it up a bit. Even back this forward, I mean, it's small. You're not going to fit too much up here. This is going to be more like personal goods, or maybe things that you're going to need during your cruise, or whatever you need like that. And or you're just going to keep it empty most of the time if you're going to be needing to use it for boarding. Who knows? But I don't see the front one getting used too much, but this back one. Yeah, I can see maybe 168 freight units being used just back here. And I could completely agree with that. This is a very large area. Very, very large. And then they raised the roof on this thing to really accommodate, so you really got to use every square inch of this back area. Other than that little lip right here, I mean, this is still... I don't really think you're going to have a better ship to really move stuff around. Sure, you can make an argument saying, oh, but the Constellation can hold so much more. Yeah, it can, but it really can't at the same time, because you load up that like little fighter, I think is M50, correct me if I'm wrong, fighter into that thing, I think that's going to eat up most of your cargo. Not only that, if you have that thing mounted in your Constellation, you're not going to be able to load anything because it's going to be in the way. So, yeah, it's great that you can carry a lot, but all in all, I think this ship's going to be really used way more for transporting of goods than any other ship at this point. Sure, Starfarer and some of the other, the Merchantman, yes, if I can get my hands on those, I would love to get one of those, and I would love to get videos of those, but I don't even think they're even anywhere close to coming out yet. So, sorry guys. Maybe, developer, if they're watching, they can, maybe slide one over to me. I won't say anything. I would just, wake up and there it would be, and I'd be very okay with that, So hook me up, please, maybe? No? Alright, worth a try. But yeah, so I think visually, massive, massive improvement. The freight change, I understand it. I mean, they're trying to find a better way other than tonnage to determine how much cargo your ship can carry, because tonnage didn't really make sense. Freight units, that makes a bit more sense because different containers are going to take up different freight, or obviously take up different freight units. So that does make sense for this ship. Now, I still think this is the ship to get. I still think that if you really want to have a good ship for long distance who can tack on a lot of different stuff on the sides, you can have the different variants. If you want to be a missile boat, they got the missile variant. Want to be, the max person, carry all the crap you want to carry, they got the max version. Well, you're going to have issues with both of those. Like the max, you got 4 times the amount of engines, which you're going to have 4 times the amount of signal. So you're going to be 4 times more likely to be picked up. The missile, you can't carry as much cargo, you can't go as far. All right, cool. And then you have the one that's really designed for the durability one, so for research and stuff. That's great too. I've actually kind of started considering, because you really don't lose that much cargo space. You gain range, you gain advanced scanners, you still have a jump drive. It's a pretty good one to look at as well. But I think I'm going to stick with this one. I mean, it's I think the most well-rounded. You still get a lot of really good stuff on this ship. I really like it. So that's my opinion. Now, if we wait in like a couple days, I may change my opinion, but as of right now, this is what I'm going to stick with, and I'm pretty happy with this sucker. So, well, that's kind of it for me. I'm really looking forward to the next Hangar update, because I'm getting more and more impressed after each update. They're really starting to buckle down and get these things out. So I'm on Hangar Module 13. I really want to see what you guys have in store for us next. Thank you everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like this video, and most important to me, please subscribe so you can get the emails as soon as I upload my new videos. And I really appreciate everyone's feedback. You left messages, you know that I do my absolute best to respond to you promptly as I can. And I really like, if you guys have any criticism, constructive, or you just want to tell me how big of an a-hole I am, feel free. I enjoy that as well because no matter what you guys say, it's going to help me. And if you help me, I'm going to be able to do better jobs for you. Thank you again for watching very much. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. By all. And in the end, I'll see you guys in the universe or in the verse.